Good morning. I was just thinking on 1991 or 1992 was the first time I came here. Just not very long converted from my alcoholism, and Arthur brought me, and I came. I think there used to be like a big wooden thing around that, isn't that right? There you go, that's the evidence. So a very long time, and again, yous have been so faithful. Like, it is very overwhelming that yous do this every year. It really is. So really appreciate that. But this is Vanessa, a dear friend of mine, and I just want to maybe ask, tell me a wee bit about who you are and just about yourself in general.
Well, you've said my name's Vanessa. I'm 34. I'm married to John, and we have 3 children. Matthew, who's 10, Rachel, who's 9, and Grace, who's 7. Mm-hmm. A fun fact about me, I'm in a community choir called the Live Community Choir, mm-hmm. and we go around different places singing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I've learned something this morning. Okay, that's great. So can I just ask, Vanessa, if you'd share a wee bit about why you first came for help?
Yep. Basically, me and John were really struggling, and within our marriage, and our marriage was completely broken. And just what Roy was sharing there about, we were hopeless and we were very hurting, and we needed help basically. Mm-hmm. And we did cry out to God, and God put you on our path to help us.
Thank you. So what was that journey like for you? So again, you would appreciate yourselves. It's a really big deal when someone comes to the place where they think, I actually need some help. That is I always appreciate that so much, because I know when I came for help myself, I remember the first day coming for help and shaking like a leaf and the perspiration running down my back. You know, we're asking a lot of people when we're saying to them, come, and we'll help you and we'll pour something into your life. We're people that they don't know, and we're asking them to trust us. So it's a really big deal. What was that journey like for you?
It wasn't easy at all. We didn't really have much hope for our marriage, because we felt it was through different situations and different things that happened. We felt like it was completely broken, and we didn't see any way of being able to fix it. So it wasn't an easy journey, but the counsellor, with God's help, made it easier, because we really connected, and we really felt like we were listened to, and that somebody actually cared. And but it wasn't easy at all for either of us.
Yeah, so it takes a lot of courage.
A lot of courage. Like, doesn't matter what you're struggling with or what you need help with, there is people there who can help you. Mm-hmm. And not to ever be scared to ask for help, because it is embarrassing, and you don't want people to know you're struggling in your life or in your marriage. Yeah. And it is really hard to ask for help, but once you ask for the help, that's the biggest step over.
And what then difference, because coming from a place, what you're saying is you felt very broken. Yep. And felt very hopeless, and that's a very dark place to be.
It was.
So what difference did that make in your lives?
Well, now, like, do you mean now? What, or like now, or?
Just what difference in general, even in your marriage, what difference?
Yeah, it's completely different. Like, now we feel like we have hope, and that we're not hurting anymore. Like, God has completely healed all the hurting parts of our marriage. Like, I can only speak for me, but I know that I'm more in love with John now than I ever was.
And John,
thanks.
Can you say the same?
Basically, like, with God's help and with the counsellor's help, all the broken pieces of our marriage were put back together throughout the help. Yeah. And like, it was bad. We were in a really dark and horrible place, but God help us with the counsellors' help, put all the broken pieces back together again. And then also that had a ripple effect on our family, because obviously whenever we were struggling, the kids felt that. So now they love to see us hugging, and you know, and they can see the love that we have for each other, and it really you know, affects them as well.
It's a wee bit what Roy was saying there, just that God doesn't just come into one person's life, he comes into the whole family, and he moves through and into the next generation, and we've experienced that too, of course. So God is amazing.
Yeah.
So
100%.
What now? Tell us a wee bit about what are you doing now,
Well,
as well as singing?
I just there's actually a wee verse I wanted to share. It's in 2 Timothy 4:17, and it says that the Lord stood with me and strengthened me. But we can both say that the Lord stood with us both and strengthened us throughout the whole process. And just to say that, you know, no matter what you're struggling with, no matter what you're going through, don't ever be scared to ask for help, because there are people who care, and you're not on your own. But what I'm doing now is because I felt like we were helped so much, I'm actually doing a counselling degree now, so I can help other people in the same position, or you know, with different struggles that they might have. So I'm doing a counselling degree, and then I start placement in January, counselling people. So
Brilliant. So big journey, and
yes,
God has been faithful as well.
100%.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.